Spielberg has bone to pick apparently with Netflix because right now Spielberg is going to express his concerns to the upcoming Academy meeting, saying that he doesn't want Netflix to be eligible for Oscars.
Steven Spielberg can go.
So he can go fuck himself.
Field of dicks.
He says that giving like movies like that grace period of like was it like 2 or 3 weeks in theaters to make them eligible, like it should be longer than that. Like it should have its full release.
That's a totally antiquated way of thinking, because there was a lot of movies for a long time that spend a weekend in the box office just so they could be nominated.
A lot of all these Oscar darlings are barely in the fucking theaters.
Yeah.
They're
nobody watches those movies except you crusty old bastards that give out the awards.
Yeah, Roma in particular had a pretty good long running in the theaters because Netflix knew that they had something there.
Yeah.
To win. So yeah, apparently he says that I should just be going through. He's basically a traditionalist.
Yeah.
In the sense like it should be done the normal way. He refers to like Netflix as a direct to like DVD type of movies.
And even still, who cares if it was direct to DVD?
It doesn't matter.
You know what I mean?
Here's the deal. He's more or less saying, because here's this quote: I don't believe films that are just given token qualifications in a couple of theaters for less than a week should qualify for the Academy Award nomination. So basically, according to Steven Spielberg, a movie isn't a movie unless it was in a theater.
A movie isn't a movie unless there's a shitload of money put into it. Basically.
And Netflix themselves, like they have Roma, and they had the director, it's Alfonso Cuarón? Was it the director? I believe so, yeah. Which is a big director. I mean, he won, I think this is like his 3rd Oscar now, I want to say. And
this whole thing is just
like next year, like Netflix is going to have a Martin Scorsese movie come out. And like the only way that's going to get be nominated if it's in the theaters.
Yeah.
So it's like, and him and Spielberg are friends, so I mean that's kind of fucked up too in a way.
And it's if the movie's not good, fine. Like
it should be merit on the stories, the plots.
But like I said,
how much?
And again, movies are completely subjective. Like one of the most like it could be the most terribly made movie on the planet, but if you find enjoyment in it, you're going to like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all that's subjective. And that's the only thing I've never really liked about the Oscars is that they give out awards that are supposed to be objective, but it's obvious it's just, oh no, well, we like this director, so we're going to give them this award.
The favorite.
Yeah, and if you want to just go best technical, then do it. Then do that. Yeah. But that's not what the Oscars is. It never has been.
It's like his statement is so antiquated or old school, like you said. To me, it's like the equivalent of saying the only video games that could be eligible for winning Game of the Year are games that were sold in brick and mortar stores. Yeah. Anything that's all digital, can't do it.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you. I mean, are you kidding? Sorry. I mean, I'm sorry that now streaming services seem to be kind of taking over. Yeah. They are. And now they're starting to dip their toes. They've already taken over TV to a massive extent. Yeah. And now they're starting to dip their toe into his industry, and he's upset about it.
Yeah. I think it's stupid to have that kind of a statement.
It says here a spokesman for Amblin had this to say: Steven feels strongly about the differences between the streaming and theatrical situation. He'll be happy if others will join his campaign when that comes up in the Board of Governors meeting. We'll see what happens. It's such a shitty move, I think, in my opinion. Yeah. And like, I respect the dude totally, but like for something like this, like I don't respect what he's saying or like his movies, and I still will. Yep. But like, come on, man! Like, you come from indie roots, Like, I out of all like a bunch of directors, I wouldn't think it would come from him to do something like this.
Right. Like, and just think about like talking about like a director that we all love in Kevin Smith. Imagine if Clerks were to come out today, how much, if they had the things at their disposal then that they would now, how much less money they would have had to spend on it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have had to worry about getting a distribution deal. They wouldn't have had to worry about getting in theaters or the film festival circuit. It just would have been there for you to watch and consume and enjoy. And it still would have been what it became.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have taken all the extra money to where it took like 5 years or something before the movie ever made a profit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are other people out there that are against. Not that well,
They
don't agree
with
him.
Or they don't agree with him.
They don't agree with him.
Right.
But I thought this was important to bring up, especially after Netflix again, like we mentioned it already, being part of now the Motion Picture Association. Like it's like territorial. He's acting very territorial. Because Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, like those are the way of the people are gonna be watching movies in the future.
If all of those, I mean, I'm not saying the theater is like I don't want to. I mean, you're right. I don't want to get into a discussion about whether or not theaters are here to stay or not. But bottom line, if Netflix, Hulu, Amazon, or whatever, if they're winning the rights, if they're funding some big movie project and they get the rights to it first. Sorry. I mean, it's a fucking competition now. We just talked about baseball free agency here, okay? Bryce Harper, Mike Trout, Manny Machado, they can't play for all 30 baseball teams or however. It's 30, right? Or how, I don't know what it is.
30.
They can't play for all 30 baseball teams. So if there's a movie and, sorry, the theaters are going to lose out. If the company is a streaming service and they win the rights to that property, that's it.
Well, that's how they got Adam Sandler. That's how they got Martin Scorsese.
Even it wasn't Netflix, but go all the way again with Kevin Smith. Go back to Red State when how much shit he got for basically self-publishing that movie.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
Because no distribution in the United States, no theater distribution. He had to like take it on the road essentially, and he got so much shit for that from the movie industry.
Which it goes back to like when Kevin Smith said it himself, like to like Gone with the Wind when they would tour the movie around the United States.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to hate on something like that.
Well said, Bryce. Says Ash.
Well, thank you. I mean, who cares though? I mean, it just comes down like a movie theater's purpose is essentially like it's an exclusivity thing. Yeah. It's like, here's a new thing. If you want to see it right away, you got to go to the theater and go see it. Then you got to wait a few months, and then it'll be released for you to watch at home for your own convenience. I mean, look, I like going to the movies as much as the next person. I do. I know you don't. I still enjoy going to the movies, and if there's something that I want to see really badly, I'm gonna go see it immediately. And I know Rick's the same way. Rick just signed up for AMC A-list or whatever. But at the same time, like, I've gotten to a point, there's definitely a lot, I'm more discerning with my choices. Yeah. I'll be like, I could wait for that. Or, as dumb as this sounds, like I said, my girlfriend is half Japanese. We visit her family in Japan. And so if I'm on a long flight, sometimes I'm like, that's a plane movie. I won't go to the theater for that. Maybe I'll wait till I'm on the plane because I've got fucking 9-10 hours ahead of me. I do that now, though. Yeah. And it's like, fuck you. Like, if I don't want to go to the movie theater, then I don't want to go to the movie theater. If I don't want to spend $7 on a large drink, I just won't buy the drink. But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's dumb. It's just, it's a window to go see something immediately. That's all it is.
I wish that the MPAA would play nice with the other service like Vudu, to where like, I want to see Alita Battle Angel. I want to see Fighting with My Family. But realistically, I'm not going to get out to the theater before they're gone. I'm not. The other day I was sitting at home, I was like, I wish I could just pay the $20 or the $22 that I would have had to pay for 2 movie tickets for my wife and I to go see the movie to that movie so I could just watch it at home.
It's the only leg that a movie theater has to stand on anymore at this point is its exclusivity. Yeah. That's it. Because, I mean, TVs are getting better, are getting nicer. You know what I mean? Like, people are building their own sort of theater rooms at home. Like... Yeah, it's a double-edged sword.
I think it's a matter of time before something like that can happen.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of tried it with, what was that movie? Tower Heist?
Did they really?
Yeah, they put it out like on demand for like, it was something ridiculous.
Well,
like $50 or $80.
Okay. There's stuff, I know DirecTV still does stuff like that now.
But yeah, that's true. They had that Jim Carrey one, right?
I think so, yeah. DirecTV has stuff where like you could watch it on DirecTV first, and I think you do pay... a higher price, but then it's also out in the theaters. But fuck it.
I would have paid
Is
$20.
it pouring?
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit.
I would have paid $20 so I could watch Fighting with My Family, and then I would have paid another $20 to watch Alita Battle Angel the other day because I was at home bored with nothing to do. And it's just shitty that I can't do that. I'm not gonna get out to a theater. I can't.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, that we don't have that yet. I think it's a matter of time. Get enough enough like encryption on a one-time play only type of thing.
I think the move is, like an AMC or a theater chain. The move, like the A-list thing, that's cool. But the move is you can also download our AMC app and watch a movie at home. You know what I mean?
It's Blockbuster Video all over again.
Yeah.
But replace Blockbuster Video with movie theaters.
Yeah.
And it's going to get to that point where you're going to have like an MPA or the official movie streaming app. And you can watch it wherever you want.
And they totally should.
Yeah.
It's history repeating itself.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that the more, I guess, out of date thing lasted longer?
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
Again, I think that still just comes down to exclusivity, though.
Yeah,
Like they're getting the new shit first, and that's it.